Hello, it's Mr. O'Mara here, and I just want to go through a problem that we did in class where we're turning a word problem into an equation, and then we're using that equation to solve the word problem. It's a bit windy here today while I'm recording, so if you hear background noise, that's why. So our problem is that Jack is twice as old as Diane, and Rose was 33 when Jack was born, and Harley was 35. Their combined ages add up to 96. How old is Rose? Now, I would have thought that if you didn't give me any of their ages, I could just work this out by guessing. But what I want to show you is that this is actually pretty easily worked out. Now, the thing about this is we know that all their ages added up together equals 96. And we could write an equation like this. Jack plus Diane plus Rose plus Harley equals 96. And that's a perfectly valid equation. It just doesn't actually help us solve this. So what we need is something that we can actually simplify so that we can get an answer. So let's see what we do know. Let's say that Diane's age down here is D. And we know that Jack is twice as old. So we could add plus D, or we could just put 2D because he is twice as old as Diane. We know that Rose was 33 when Jack was born. So she's going to be Jack's age, which is 2D, plus 33. And we know that Harley was 35, so he is Jack's age, plus 35. And we know that all of this equals 96 years old. So in fact, what we're doing here is we're just counting up our D's, 1 up to 3, up to 5, up to 7. So we've got 7D. We've got 33, and we've got 35, so that brings us to 68. So 7D, or 7 times Diane's age, equals 68, because we've taken away that total from both sides. We've removed the 33 and 35 from both sides, and now we just need to divide these, and that tells us that Diane is, now just got to have a bit of a think here, Diane divided by 7, I think I've done something wrong. Give us a minute. That's what I've done wrong. She's not 68. I took away 68. 7D is in fact 28. So I got myself confused there. I took away 68 and I've got 28 left. So I divide both sides by 7 and I find out that Diane is in fact 4. So if Diane is 4, then Jack must be 8, because he's twice as old. Rose was 33 when he was born, so I add 8 to 33, and I know that she is 41. I know that Harley, just for good measure, was 2 years older, so he must be 43. I add them all up, and as you can see, I actually don't have them lined up neatly here, so that's a fault on my part. 4 plus 8 is 12, plus another 4 is 16. Carry the 1, 8, 96. So their ages do add up and everything is as I had described it, and I've gone back and substituted those values to check it. So what I do have is I have an equation here that describes it, and I have the answer, which I'm writing as words, is Harley or Rose is 41, because that's what the question was asking me. And there you go, that's the end of it. So, whole lot of white space till we get to the end. That's me. Hope this was useful.